What's it like to have cameras around? I know, again, not to continue the NFL analogy here, I've spoken to a lot of NFL players over the decades about having Hard Knocks cameras follow from HBO. What about Full Swing, Wyndham?
It's not as bad as it. I mean, I'm sure that they said the same thing. Like at first, when I first was on it, it was very invasive, and I'm like, oh my gosh, everywhere I look, the cameras are there, and you kind of feel uncomfortable. But the nice thing is you get comfortable around the camera guys, and you get to know them, and then it kind of becomes second nature, and you trust them that they're not going to put anything that portrays you poorly, and so you kind of get used to it, and then. I will say they've progressed. Netflix, the first couple of seasons, they were everywhere. And now they're only there in key moments. So they're not there as much. And so it's not as invasive. But, it's been a really good experience. And I think it's awesome for people to get an inside look at what, PGA Tour players go through day in and day out and what the travel's like. And then also kind of bringing us to, kind of humanizing us a little bit and showing people that like, hey, we're normal guys. We have the same problems that everyone else has, and dealing with family issues, performance issues, traveling, all of that in one. It's become a really good show, and I think people have liked it.
Is there anything you've learned from it at any point in time where, like, I didn't know, my colleague said this or did that in the moment that I was involved with, or just anything that you may have learned about their off the course lifestyle or anything, Wyndham?
Yeah, it is amazing because you think somebody. I'll give you an example. Like I know Joel Damon, and but it seems like as a colleague you kind of have a surface relationship where you talk about the normal stuff. How's the family? How's this going? Etc. And then you don't know the backstory of, how did Joel get here? What's he thinking about? What is he struggling with? And so something like Netflix really opened that up, I think, to a lot of people to be like, wow, you know what? There's a lot of depth to that guy. He's gone through a lot. And, I just think it really makes it cool, not only for the fans, but for us, because we learn about each other. And, that's just one example. I'm trying to think of other ones, but it's been really cool just to see kind of people away from the course, because we only see each other at the airports, at the golf course, in the gym, and that's really it. And so we don't really see what they're doing at home or what they have to deal with or how they were brought up. And so it's been really fun to watch for me, just to see people's personal lives and how they react to things. And it's given me definitely a new perspective on a lot of the players on the PGA Tour.
All right, I got to follow up. Do you really see everyone at the gym, Wyndham? You see everyone?
There's some people that aren't there. There's yeah. Hey, I know there's a stigma golfers aren't that athletic. It is getting more athletic these days.
Okay.
We got a nice young wave of players, and everyone's in the gym usually.
Okay. What is it? Mostly leg day? Like, what's the day? What's the number one workout that you see amongst the players?
Usually just prevent lower back issues.
Okay.
It seems like, but no, I mean, it's honestly amazing. When I first got on tour, I'd say less than 50% of the guys were in the gym working out, working hard, trying to gain speed and strength and all the above. And now in the last couple of years, I feel like 90% of guys are doing that. So I feel like you're missing out if you're not part of that. And guys that you would even think, hey, he doesn't look like he's in the gym, he's still trying to work hard and get in the gym. And I think everyone's seeing the new wave of golf of these young players that have 190-mile-an-hour ball speed and, also for longevity to not be injured. And, the money's increased so much that I think people are like, why would I not do anything and everything I can to try to maximize my time that I have on the PGA Tour?
Okay. Wyndham Clark here on the Rich Eisen Show. Christopher, I know you're a fan of Full Swing.
I am. I cannot wait to dive into this. Wyndham, you were kind of the breakout story from the first season of Full Swing with your mom winning the U.S. Open. How have you handled this newfound stardom of the last couple of years?
Well, I will say it's something that, you dream of being a professional golfer, a major champion, and one of the top players in the world, but you don't necessarily dream about maybe the stardom and going to restaurants and being recognized and taking pictures and signing autographs for kids. you don't really think about that. And it's been a nice change, but also there's some negatives to it. But I wouldn't change it for anything. I've been so blessed, and I've had an amazing career thus far, and I'm hoping it continues to be great. But Full Swing has really helped kind of share my story, which is important to me, and sharing kind of my purpose for playing, and the Play Big Foundation, and playing for my mom. And so it's really made, I think, open people's eyes to, what, there's more to these golfers. There's more to me than just trying to play good and win tournaments and make money. It's, hey, we have a huge purpose, and to give back and help people. So it's been an awesome road, and I'm just hoping this is the start of an amazing career, and hopefully I'm doing more things like this with you guys, every year, because something cool is happening.
Well, this is hopefully the first of many times with you, Wyndham Clark. That's for sure. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.